pressurewashhelp.com, king of pressure washing. And tonight, I'm actually here at the IWCA. It's the International Window Cleaning. And tonight, I want to talk about how big or how large of a pressure washing business can you grow. So, I had posted the other day, and somebody was saying that there's no way that I'm just blowing smoke up people, and that you cannot grow a pressure washing business to a size of making good profit. And so that's what I want to hit on tonight. And I want to hit on, and I got a couple, and I want to, and the reason why I want to do that is because I've had two people that I've got to meet. Actually, I got to meet a lot of people this week at the IWCA. This is a conference. It's a window cleaning conference, and it was the PWNA, pressure washing, the PWNA. And both of those here, I didn't know a lot of people. So I got to meet a lot of new people here. And so I got to hear a lot of stories and all of that cool stuff. And so, between the stories I got to hear this week, I did get to see Savannah and Andrew, and I also got to see Mr. Greg Townsend this week. And between those two, um, and when I got the comment saying that you really can't make money doing pressure washing, and it got me thinking of why do people not think that we can't make money doing pressure washing? Go ahead. Let me ask you a question. Well, you can ask me a question, and if I'm not on a rant, I will answer your question. But I want to hit on a lot of. There wasn't a lot of people here at this conference. I was hoping there would be more. I think there was about 300 attendees that come, and I want to sit in here and kind of see the things of what can help you grow your business. And so I see people like in the chat right now. We got Benjamin Gregory, which he's on the other side of the island here in here. He's over in Tampa right now, and Andrew Pitts is on here. And when I see people like them, I know, Ben, your LinkedIn posts are great. And so I want to go down the rabbit hole of why people don't think they can be successful. And I know there's guys out there that preach stuff that I don't always agree with. I was having a conversation with Ray Burke this week of, there's a guy that's preaching that, he did 140,000 last year, and he did it with two crews, two trucks. And if I know anything about business, you're not making no money if you're taking two trucks to do $140,000. You should be able to get $300,000 per truck that you have on the road. And so, what do we got to do to be able to make that happen? Well, a lot of things that we have to do. So we got to get our processes down so we can be fast and we're not slow. And we also need to make sure that we are answering our phones. And we're doing marketing. We need to get the phone ringing. So this is the time of year we're getting closer that we need to start planting those seeds, and we need to start doing those things. Actually, I had a guy that's out of Greensboro, and he's said he got his signs ordered, and and we're getting ready to plant those seeds, those money tree bushes. And so if we plant those money bushes, it will help us start in growing our pressure washing business. And I see a lot of times, you're right, personal ego halt habits do halt growth. I think that's probably one of the biggest things is, I think there's two things. I think a lot of times we have a poor mindset and we don't think we can charge. I had that here a lot this week of, well, I can't get this out of my area. Or Jason, you just don't understand. You can't get that out of my area. And I don't agree with that, because if that was the case, you would never see Mercedes Benz around, or you would only see the cheapest car of people buying. And so those are things that are going to set us apart. Finding where our customers are, finding the right customers. A lot of times we try to attract the wrong customers, and the wrong customers aren't going to be the ones we want. And I always talk about you never know what one business card, what one sign, what one Google ad could be worth. And so I was actually sitting here with a guy, Jose, who is from, I believe, Fort Myers area. And he was talking about how he's gotten like 30 some Taco Bells. And how did he get it? By one business card. He went and ate at a restaurant and seen a person that looked like she was the person of interest there, went and gave a business card and said, "Hey, if you ever need anything done, let me know." Well, now he does um, 30 some Taco Bells that he does the exterior window cleaning. He does the dumpster pad. He does everything. And he does them twice a month. So it's an ongoing thing, and so he makes a decent living off of that. He has a few other accounts that basically he went in and ate, started flipping rocks, said, "Hey, who do I need to talk to?" And there you go. Next thing I know is he's got that. And so it's definitely something that we have to be able to do to be able to grow our business. A lot of times I think that we get into a habit of that I don't need to do that, or I don't want to go put those signs out. I don't want to go do the thing. I don't want to do the LinkedIn post. I don't want to do the Facebook post. I don't want to. I don't want to. And we get into that habit of that. And then what happens is we start dying, and we can't grow at that point. And I've talked about it. I know Benjamin was on here. I don't know if he still is, but Benjamin Gregory, he's done a lot of money. He's starting to get jobs all across the country because he started working his LinkedIn, and now people are doing. He's down here in Florida doing a roller coaster. That is huge. That's huge. Who would think that a little old hillbilly Kentuckian up in northern Kentucky would have a doing a huge roller coaster job down here in Florida? Yes, it can be done. It's definitely things that you can do, and it can be happening. And we're not talking about a little $5,000, $10,000 job. I would say it's probably anywhere from about fifty to $75,000. And so you might think, well, you can't make that, Jason. There ain't no way you can make that much money doing pressure washing. But I'm telling you, you can. And it literally can happen. I see it. I got to go eat dinner with Andrew and Savannah Pitts this last night, and they're telling me all the things that's happening with them, and they're growing so fast they're having growing pains, and that can happen too if we don't have our systems down right, and we don't have the things following up with the way we need to go. That's definitely something that can happen. And, when we get into those growing pains, it can be bad, but it is definitely something. Is the roller coaster going to be his regular job this season? I don't know if how many he's going to get of them, but it's definitely some things that you can get into those parts of growing pains. But you know what? It's awesome because he went into this year hoping he could do a 500,000, and now he's already bumped up to he's going to do over $1 million in pressure washing and painting. And that's what is amazing, and that's what's awesome, and that is what you would call life changing. And that's why I say that you can definitely make money doing pressure washing. It's not, and this is not rocket science, guys. I come to this trade show, and a lot of the people are all about the thing. They want to know about the thing. The thing. The thing is not what makes you money. The thing does not make you money. It doesn't matter what truck you have. It doesn't matter what rig you have. It doesn't matter if it's a flatbed, if it's a trailer, if it's a blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. What matters is how are we handling our customers? What is the customer service that we are doing? What are the customers? How are we using those customers? What are we doing for those customers? What are the next things we're doing for those customers? That is the thing that we got to worry about. How do we run a business? A lot of people fail at this and can't make business work because they don't know how to work a business. They don't know their money. They don't know, what money's coming in, what money's going out, who owes them. They don't know. They don't have a handle on that. They don't like dealing with that. They don't want to stay up late and mess with that. They don't want to take a day off and fix the problems. And if we don't know how to fix those little problems, they're going to turn into huge problems. They're going to turn into really big, really, really big problems, in which will probably end up putting you out of business. And so those are definitely some things that we have to work on to make it happen. So I'm actually down here in Orlando. This week I will be doing a door hangers versus clip fires. It can be either one. Just do one, pick one. I really like the door hangers when we're talking about 5 rounds, but if you're going to do like mass of them, I would probably do clip flyers. Is probably what I would do. But that's kind of my thought behind those there. But it's definitely things that we have to do to make sure that we're growing our business. Um, and let's be honest here. It's getting time to get ready to start going. We're almost to the middle of February, so we got the end of February coming up, and then it's going to be March, and March is going to be definitely time for us to start dealing with what we need to deal with and what all we need to do. So March is definitely when, hopefully this year we can start mowing grass in March, because when the grass starts getting cut, that is when we will be starting our pressure washing businesses and getting them up and rocking and rolling. So we definitely need to make sure that we are doing the things that we need to do that. I left the pressure washing friends group too much nonsense on there. And there is a lot of nonsense on there. You're right, 100%. And so that is definitely something that you can get into, things that don't help you grow your business. My signs and door hangers should be here next week. Can't wait to get them going. I've already started with my own yard. Awesome. I've already been washing in North Texas, and that's the thing. If you're in Texas, you can definitely be doing it. You can definitely be, start pushing your Facebook, pushing yard signs, pushing anything that you can do to get people to start getting that phone to ring, because that is what is definitely important. Hello, Jason. Can you send me the address and what time I start Saturday? I can't find it in my emails. Yeah, because I had somebody ask me that was actually at the trade show here. I will try to send one either out after I get done with this. I'll send an email out to all the people that are coming with the address and stuff, and so that way you'll have that, Lewis. But you know what what is your all's and that's another thing that I just got done reading the book, the Gap and the Gain. And you know what are some things that are you doing to think positive? What are the things that you're doing? And it was really interesting to kind of learn about how Dan Sullivan talks about, what did you do? What are three? He talks about what are three wins that you did today. What are three things that you did well today? And then what are three things that you're going to do tomorrow? And we always think about the positive side of things. We don't go down the negative side of things, because if we go down the negative side of things, the negative side of things is, well, I can't charge that much, Jason, because so and so doesn't charge that much. I can't charge that much, Jason, because you know this I live in Florida. You can't charge that much because what other excuse you all have for a reason why you can't charge more? And let's think positive. Let's think of Hey, I was able to get an extra $20 on this job. Thank you for allowing Jason for telling me to raise my prices, and I only went up $20, and I got $20. Or hey, I raised my prices $100. Thank you, Jason, for that, because that's what I want you to do. I want you to be able to raise your prices and get higher pricing so that way we can do that. I pressure all year long in Georgia, and that is definitely something that people can do. Not everybody can do that. It's definitely something that up here in the north, you're not going to pressure wash all year long. It's right now, it's still got snow on the ground, and it's not going to happen. My group is for anyone who wants to learn. Jason, I'm not here to take anything away from Jason. This is to help share information. But I did invite Jason to the group. Yeah, I can't stand the weird trolls, constant nonsense. My name's Jordan Saddleburn. I'm freshman. So, that is one thing that is in my membership, that I do have my Facebook group. And I I control that group pretty tight. I don't allow the trolls to come in. And if you have nothing good to say, I don't want you to say it at all. If you give bad advice, I'm going to nip it in the bud, because I'm not big on that. So if you want to go check it out, there is a Valentine's deal out right now. I don't remember what the code is. I think it's Be My Valentine. I know it's kind of quirky, but it'll get you. It's actually a pretty good deal. So you definitely want to check that out. And also, you want to check out any in-person training. You can go to pressurewashhelp.com/in-person training. Is Tracy with North Georgia Wash Outlet there with you? No, they wasn't here at the show. Pressure Wash Help group kicks ass compared to all the other ones I've been part of. I got into a local business networking group that meets every Thursday. Added local groups to share to, and teamed up with landscape and business, and got a few leads already. And that's a great thing you can do. I found out that about Jason last year from Window Cleaner, that just spotted my setup, spark conversation. That's a great thing that you can do, is find other business. That's a good thing to do right now, is find other businesses, and not just pressure. Not, obviously, I don't even want you to find pressure washing business, but find other business owners, find roofers, go talk to in, home inspectors, go talk to people that install siding, and see if you can't get into their list of people that may need your services, that may need pressure washing, that may need roof cleaning, that may need driveway cleaning. And so that way we can definitely try and get our higher prices up, get our higher tickets up. And when we go meet these people, you never know, that might be, like I've said, Benjamin, I can't think of the last name Benjamin, but one business card went to a sign company, and from that sign company, he has done a couple $100,000. Some of my biggest referrals are from one of my landscapers. That's what Andrew put on there. And so those are definitely things. Get on those vendors list. If we're going to do apartment associations and stuff like that, we definitely need to get on those vendors lists, so that way we can do it. And then your group is a major help. Unfortunately, I didn't have the capital to keep afloat, so I had to get a day job. I thought of your ideal about networking, but my family couldn't wait. And sometimes it's not always the right time. Maybe you can try to start part time and get the things going, and doing that. Another good thing to do in the wintertime, to make sure all our equipment is right, make sure our pressure washer is right, make sure that we don't have leaks right now, because if we have leaks now, they're going to be sprinklers when we come into spring, when things are really going, so we can fix all our leaks. And if with bleach, the PVC stuff gets brittle, and so if it gets brittle, we need to get it changed out now versus waiting till in the spring, and then it breaks on us. So them are some things that we can do right now. We can make sure that we got our oil changes in the pump and in the motor, and we can do all of those things right now while we are slow and not doing anything. And that way we can make sure that we're ready to rock and roll when we come into springtime. Um, Let me see here. Um, hey, how long? How's it going? It's going great. I'm planning to buy the Simpson Power Shop 4400 4 gallon per minute. What do you think about it? And what's the best cheap surface cleaner you know of? Thank you. I mean, the Simpson is okay. It's not one that I'm like, hey, that's a good machine. It'll probably last you a couple months if that's what you want. I honestly, that's about $1,000. That's a couple $100 machine, and so that's what you're going to get out of it. I do like the again. I know I push it a lot, but the 4400 psi don't mean nothing. We don't psi does not clean anything. We don't clean with pressure, so we don't. That doesn't mean anything. Because at the end of the day, as long as we got about 2,000 psi, that'll clean everything we need with a surface cleaner or anything like that. And so that's why I like that 5 gallon a minute. That 5.5 gallon a minute is about $1,500 to $1,800, and that's a great machine. I had a lady contact me today on Facebook and asked for a quote to wash a roof. I researched it, and she sent me pictures. And guess what? I made a package deal and sold her the roof and house wash. That's what it's all about. That's what we get. We end up getting a $600-700 roof clean. We end up with $1,000 house wash, roof clean, concrete cleaning, driveway cleaning, deck cleaning, the whole 9 yards. That's what we want to really get our packages. Gal sent a Facebook post today looking for a pressure washer. Ended up having 10 different suggestions on them. I DM'd her and told her I could clean it tomorrow, and I booked it for $550. Yeah, I love those posts when you get about, that's not bad, 10. I love when you get about 50 to 100 on there of, hey, Joe Bob can do it. Joe Bob Handyman can do it. Joe Bob whatever can do it. And it's to start off my pressure washing business. About to do next door neighbor's house for video content. And when we do that, don't just do it for the video content, but we're also working on those 5-star reviews. And we're definitely something that we want to do is to make sure that we want to do 5-star reviews. Unless you want to come on my live, and you can be on my YouTube live.
Let's do this.
Huh?
Let's do this then.
All right. So,
What's up, live?
what up? So, who do we have here?
So this is Carrie Abbott from Water Price. We're down here in Orlando, Florida. Just chopping up with Jason.
Awesome, man.
We're here. We
So,
are
how long
here.
you been pressure washing for?
Here in Florida, we've been here for 2 years.
2
We're
years?
new. We're kind of a COVID transition company from Atlanta, Georgia. We're here. We met at the Huge some time back.
Yep, last year or this year, back in
Yeah,
August.
man. What's happening, people?
We got about 45 people on right now.
I'm here,
so-
and it'll be later. I'll watch this again later, and I'll see myself on there and be like, hey, that's an ugly motherfucker. But
So, what do you do down here in Florida?
So right now, man, we're making this transition over to we're external washing, roofs, homes, getting paver sealing, the whole gamut. We haven't gotten into the lighting industry yet because we don't want to take on that yet. We're still fairly new to the industry here. We want to learn. We want to make sure we're doing it right, and then put our best foot forward. So we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. You'll see us out here sooner or later.
So, are you just by yourself, or are you?
Yeah, we're one man. We're a one-man band.
One-man band?
So I have my son with me. My wife is there. It's been a transition into getting them over to seeing the potential for what we're doing. You know what I mean? It's coming from another industry at this stage in life. It's seeing, okay, is there potential in this?
So-
is this a good investment?
So, how old are you?
I'm 46.
And
47.
what did you do before you started pressure
Production.
washing?
So we would do shows. We would do shows around the world. Anything from the Super Bowl that's coming up in another week, to the World Cup, to everything that's popping here in Orlando, in Atlanta, in Chicago. You name it, we would do it. There's a convention or show for anything in the world, and we would handle that. We would handle all the logistics. We would handle all the labor for all that, from lights, video, sound. We would run that, and we were good at it. I think we're pretty good at that.
So when COVID hit, that wasn't so good of a job then.
It was still a good job, but everybody had to do the pivot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you had to kind of figure out how to make something stick to the wall. So in our industry, it was a matter of, you would have, like, for a show here at this convention,
Right.
you would have 5,000 people as far as the labor. Let's say 3,000 people labor-wise, and we would do a $10,000 people convention. So then it became, everything is virtual. So now instead of the 5,000 people, you have 5 people that are doing the show. So now you have, we talk about things being saturated and super competitive. In that industry, it happened, right? So you make your pivot. I can still do what I'm doing, and I still do, and I think I'm still good at that. But in this industry here, I feel that I'm still a greenhorn,
Right.
still learning,
Right.
and I'm good with learning. I'm good with talking to people, good with learning this up, talking to customers and all that. We're learning that. I think the physics of it, the science of what we do as far as pressure washing and power washing, it's there. But a good portion of that, like what I've heard you say and other people say, is you have to service the industry. You have to service your clients. Mm-hmm. See if you're good at that. So a good portion of that is people relations, right?
That's 90% of this.
Correct. So we're rocking this 90%. The other 10%, we'll get there, and we'll be there. So you see, guys, you'll see me. Sometimes this might be red because I'm a Georgia Bulldog man. Go Dogs. Sometimes this will just be the gray because I'm an old guy. But I'm here. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody in the comment section. I'm under Perverted Monk now. I haven't changed it over to our company name yet, but we'll be there. So I see a lot of guys that are there. I thank you for your comments, because I'm always learning from like in your talks. There's so much information in the comment section.
Right.
Man, it's crazy. So I didn't mean to interrupt you, guy.
No, you're doing. I love when you come on here because that makes my job a lot easier.
Last time we talked, you were like, "Oh, you do camera work, you do whatever." I was walking down in the hallways, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm out here doing this thing, but I'm just learning this." And we didn't even have uniforms. We weren't even.
So what do you end up doing last year in 2021?
So in 2021, because we hit it, we hit it after the huge convention. I think we kind of wound up doing like 25. It wasn't, and this was still learning. This was still kind of getting out there. We were still we're still figuring out this housing market as far as what the pricing is. We're still learning. So it was a matter of, hey, somebody calls you up. I'm going to do it for this. Oh, I can't do this. And I'm going to say this as a newcomer. I yielded. I was like, oh, we'll do it for this because I want to work.
Right.
That shit was bad, man. Like I have a person now to where, man, I'm hitting this chick up for a home wash, a house wash. I was like, oh, we'll do it for like $500. $500? I need to do it for $350. And being somebody that had to go out there and make that money, $350. I do it. And I do the shit, man. And I work my ass off. Seems like I'm watching you on the camera. So, chick, you see me working, right? So then it was, this right here, this paint stain, is from you. And I was like, I don't paint.
Right.
Where do you get this from? I don't paint. That shit was dirty. Now you see the paint, and then she didn't want to pay.
Right.
And it was like, you know what? You lady, and we'll take it as a grain of salt. We turn lemon to lemonade. You became that person of, you know what? This is why they say cover your ass. This is why they say, and I did. I had all the videos of like, this was already there. Before and after. I learned that from the OGs in the industry. But it became a thing of, all right, so this is not my customer. This is what they say when if this customer is already talking to you about negotiating with you for this off the rip, then it's not your person. Mm-hmm. It's not your mindset. I mean, I can't negotiate with my mechanic. I can't negotiate with the electricians when they come out, or the cable bill, or the water bill. I can't say, hey, bro, I only use that hot water for an hour today. What the fuck? Why I got to pay $1.50? Why can't it be 25 cents?
Right.
We can't do that, so we shouldn't be in the mindset of doing it for us. You dig what I'm saying?
I do.
If I'm wrong, somebody tell me I'm wrong,
No.
and I will abide by that and learn that.
No.
But in the end, man. So guys, that was my rant.
So what's your goal for 2022?
125, 150. That's where we want to be at. And I say that because in my industry where I was at, that's what I was already making. So I have to at least make what I was already making when I walked away from. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get there.
There's plenty of money down here in
I think so.
Orlando.
I think so.
mean,
I saw you doing your thing before.
I know. I know we got Bobby Walker down here.
Yeah, I saw you with Bobby. I saw you guys.
Bobby does well down here.
Look, I got Jason Ayers is calling me. What up, Jay? I'm sitting here. I walked by and I saw Jason Geiman, and we started doing a live, and I'm talking shit on Jason's shit. So, but I'm coming to you, and I'm coming to you. Okay, so I'll see you in a little bit. He's about to go to Z World. Okay, I'll holler at you before you. We'll chop it up. Copy that. Word up. All right, that's what's up, man. All right, do your thing. I'll holler at you when I see you back. Yeah, man. Yeah, tell your wife I said what's happening. All right, man. One love. Peace.
So I was just saying that Bobby does, he did 750, 800. You got,
We'll get there.
actually, I seen a Squeegee Squad here. He said he does a little over $1 million here in the Orlando area.
Guys, hit me up. I'm willing to, and I don't. I know I'm shooting low because I still feel that there's a lot that we have to learn in order for us to do it the right way.
But what are you feeling like you still need to learn to be able to do it the right way?
Pricing. I think
Okay.
pricing is there. We're running. We have the insurance. We have the network. We have. I'm sorry. We have the structure as far as the equipment, and we're still trying to make our stuff more efficient. So I get that. I feel that's where we're at. But as far as the pricing, that's the biggest thing. As far as like finding what hits in our area and then staying toward that and not being. You guys called it a $99 guy, but in my other industry, they called them bottom feeders. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Try not to dip to that level. But I understand, man, when you don't have any work and you're starting out, you take anything. But you
Right.
learn quick. That shit, fire is hot. You learn that
So
it's not my
what
thing.
what have you been doing to get business so far?
Oh, your yard signs. We've been rocking these yard signs. We put them out every Friday. Friday is my family day, too. We throw them out. And we generally, we'll put some out, we try to do like at least 50 to 75, and we're running that. Like we have like, I think the last order that I spent was like $600 on these signs. We throw them out, and then see what comes.
Are you doing anything with Facebook or any of that
I
kind of
haven't. I'm
stuff?
scared of that, man. Like I'm scared of the whole social. Like I don't even like doing this, man. I don't like seeing myself on TV.
You do amazing though, dude. You got amazing voice. You got
Well, thank you, guys.
amazing,
But that's not my thing. I don't want to be the person out there. I'd rather my son or my wife or somebody else be that person out front. I just want to go out there and do the work. I just want to go out there and do the work and provide a really good service. That's it. So as far as the Facebook stuff and the Google marketing, we haven't really done that yet. We haven't really tried that yet. I know it's out there, and I see the returns from the people that I'm watching. I see people doing that, but it's not. I haven't done it. Hopefully, I'll get out there and do it. The thing is, man, I see a lot of on this in our world. I see a lot of like get rich quick shit.
right.
And you have to like, as a new dude, my money is limited when it comes to like the bang for my buck. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit it's here. I want it to be here, but it's here. So I can't go out there and be like, hey man,
Right.
this dude just is selling this thing and I'm doing this shit. Because where I'm from, man, that money is hard earned. It's hard earned. And I know being in this industry, when I come home at night and I'm all muddy and shit and whatever, that shit is hard. It's hard. It's not easy work, but it's good work and it's honest work. And I just want to make that. I want to go out there at some point in time. I want to be able to sit back while I'm sitting back here smoking a cigar, doing my live. Look up and see, oh, there's Jason, or some new cat is like, hey, bro, I know you. Yeah, man, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? So guys,
But
we're out here.
I think that's the thing that a lot of people fall into the trap of doing the thing. Even you just said, I like doing the thing, but the thing isn't what brings us money
Correct.
in.
Correct.
That's not what gets this phone to ring. That's
Correct.
not what makes us grow at
You're
the
right.
end of the day. And a lot of times, and you're not the only one, everybody, about 99% of the people on the other side of this here, will struggle with doing those Facebook Lives, doing the Facebook marketing, doing that kind of stuff.
It's scary.
Because it is really scary, And I mean, we're sitting here talking with each other, but it's not easy at the end of the day, but it is something that is very powerful, and it is definitely very something that will make your business go from here to way up
Understood.
here. Does that
Understood.
make sense?
Yeah, it does.
And so, doing those things of, posting a Facebook before we start of a Facebook Live. I always talk about Jason Hefner, which he's 2 hours on the other coast, and he was one that, oh, Jason, you can't make money down here when he first started, and he did, on books.
Jason, I'm gonna come see you. I'm gonna come see you. You're not that far away, not that far of a drive, man. Link up with me.
And somebody else I want you to link up to is with Savannah and Andrew Pitts.
Okay.
I know they were on here earlier. They were here yesterday. I actually had dinner with them, and so they would definitely hook up with you and kind of give you some kind of tips
I
and
appreciate
trips and stuff like that. And and they're even one that they had one. They I never forget. He shows the picture of one of his very first jobs. It was this big mansion that he did, and it ended up being the best relationship that he's had with a billionaire, pretty much, or like high
Yeah.
multi-millionaire. And the dude has been coaching him and has been
I'm
giving
gonna have to
him.
put my glasses on to see. You see, this is that old man.
Oh yeah, it's just hello, ladies and gents. So I'm able to just keep reading as I'm going and don't really worry
Because you're
about it.
polished.
But
You're polished.
it
You're
takes
seasoned.
times to do that. So
You guys, I don't mean to interrupt. I didn't mean to hijack the conversation. I apologize because I know there's always a gem of knowledge that you get whenever he's doing this thing, man.
no, but I love having people on like you of just getting started and having those questions and and you are older, but most of my
Oh, yeah, I'm
people
not.
here are older. So
But we're older, but we know. So the thing about being an older person in this new industry, right? I feel that all the life lessons that I've learned prior to help me with everything that I do now. Like instead of me spinning my wheels, like, let me do this, whatever. No, that's bullshit. Let's just put that to the side and work on something that we feel that's gaining traction. So I feel that the life lessons that we have, as far as if you're an older person that's looking to move into this industry, pull on what you have. Pull on whatever industry that you come from, whether it's like, if you're not in the service industry, if it's like you're in the IT or whatever, you can still pull on that useful information that got you to where you're at to make this thing pop. Like it's there. It's you can do it. That's all I can say is that you can do it. I know I can do it, and I know that we will do it. I know that, and hopefully in a year, when we do this thing, we will have a conversation again, because I'm going to sign up for Jason's group. I'm going to do that. Probably tomorrow, like we'll see how it goes. But you'll be able to say, okay, I remember that guy when he was doing this stuff and he was popping it. Hey, we're doing this thing now. So
how old is your son?
my son is 21. He's a senior in college. He goes to Fort Valley State University in South Georgia. He will graduate this year. Once he graduates, he's going to come back down because we were in the metro Atlanta area, the Kennesaw area specifically. We just recently sold our home there. So we're here. So he's going to come down and we're going to kind of grow this thing together while he gets to the point to what he wants to do in his post-collegiate career.
So what does he want to do? Or he's kind of
So my son he's going to school to become how can I say this? He wants to own a marijuana dispensary. So at Fort Valley, Georgia, they were one of two schools, Fort Valley and the University of Georgia, were awarded the award to grow hemp and marijuana for the state of Georgia. So with that being said, he's been able to see it from farmer to salesman,
Always.
dealing with the politicians and all that other stuff. So he's in that point of where he's at now. So at this point in time, it's good for him to see dad talking about, we talked about it for a while. It went from talking to planning to seeing all the pitfalls or the ups and downs of what it takes to grow a business.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's all I can do as a parent. It's just my job to kind of steer them or show them, okay, well, if this is what you want to do, this is what I see. I can't make him do anything. It's just, okay, well, this is my role as a parent. You know what I'm saying? So I know that was a lifelong. You guys got all that information out of me, but
So somebody was just asked a
dead
question. What's your name again?
my name is Kerry Abbott, Kerry. Last name is Abbott, like Abbott and Costello. You'll see me out here. I'm under, when I do comment, it's under the Perverted Monk. But that's going to change. It's going to be under our company name. It's called What a Price
What a
Exterior Washing Service. So it's like, what a price. What a
Right.
fucking price. But that price is going to be premium.
That's right. We want premium pricing, and that's the hard thing that a lot of people don't get, that why we want to do premium pricing.
And I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that. I'm learning
Premium
that.
premium pricing is one of those things that a lot of people are scared to death of because they're afraid of the no.
Yes.
They're afraid of the no. When we get premium pricing, 50% close rate is really pretty close to where we're going to be at. You might even be less than that.
Okay.
But you will be the most successful at that price range.
Because that competitive pricing, you're just spinning your wheels.
Yep, exactly. If we're up in the 70 and 80%.
What's up, Wild West? I see you. You're a legend. You are a fucking legend.
We got F-Bomb on here too.
What's up, Bomb?
We got.
I chime in every now and then.
We got Pink from on the other side of the coast there, so we got a bunch of people in
Y'all
here.
see this? I'm an Eagles fan too. I'm a Bulldog and Eagles fan.
But yeah, so awesome, man. Well, I'm glad you came on here. I know what I was going to say too. If you guys want to go check out, let me make sure I get the link right. I may have to put it down in there, but kingofpressurewash.com/housewash check sheet. I believe is the link. It will sign you up. I'm going to give an iPad away on Sunday night after that live.
That iPad, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So go check that out. I'm pretty sure. If not, I will put it in the comments down below of housewash, kingofpressurewash.com/housewash check sheet. And here's even Bobby Walker. Bobby Walker.
What's up, Bobby?
In this area.
I'm in your area
right
so
now.
I watched your
at
paper
least
ceiling
60.
video like a motherfucker. So
No, he said no bigger than 70K. So.
Bobby, I'm going to call you. I met you at the Huge too. You were walking around, your little muscle shirt on. I was like, man, I got to do some.
Now, was
I
it
gotta
his
do some
muscle
curls.
shirt with Guru on it, or?
Yeah. I was like, I got to do some curls, cuz. I got to get this thing like, yeah, Bobby, I see you. I'm checking you out, cuz. I'm watching you. I'll give you a link, Bobby. I'll get your information from Jason.
Yep. But Bobby is definitely an awesome dude, and so that is awesome. So, well, I'm going to jump off here too. And so, do you have any words of encouragement?
Peace up, A-Town down.
Awesome. So, you can be like Benjamin Gregory. He did, 750-ish in 1 year with one-man truck. So it can definitely be
that's
done.
What's up. That's
So
encouragement. Yeah,
let's
man.
get together this week or he said, let's get together the week after next. I'll be out of town next week, but I would love to meet up.
Man,
So,
God bless, man. I really appreciate it, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen. Keep doing what you're doing.
Jason,
Keep your best foot forward.
Jason, give me a cell phone number. Give me his cell phone number. Bobby Walker is my hero. Just got my pressure washer today. This guy is a natural.
Oh man, don't make me cry. Don't have me on here crying. I'm sensitive. Don't do that. I am. I'll be in here like, oh my God.
But awesome, guys. Well, I'm gonna jump off here too because my phone's about to die, and I was
One
just
love, y'all.
doing see you. So see y'all later.